like you lost another one.
What's up, guys? Keyshawn Uchia here, and this is another part. Well, another new alternate universe. What if? And this is by a subscriber or by a fan or by one of my, you could say, workers or partner. He kept, begging me to do this what if, which I was thinking about doing the what if, but I wanted to save it up for a special, occasion. But I said, what the hell? I'm making new what ifs anyways, so might as well get this one going and see how y'all guys enjoy of me doing this scenario. And this is what if Deku was in the Black Ops, but this is going to be the Japan Black Ops. This is not going to be like American Black Ops. No, this is going to be the Black Ops. But he was in the Japan Black Ops. Now, I wanted to do a couple of research and stuff and did a lot of things. So if I missed some things or got some things wrong, make sure to tell me in the comments. But this is going to be a new alternate universe what if, and this is going to be a dark alternate universe what if. This is not going to be any raping, but it's going to be gore, sex, and you could say murder and blood. Now, how we're going to start this off? How does this happen? Oh, and also I forgot. Make sure to hit that like, the subscribe button, because I'm trying to reach to 1,000 subscribers, which we're almost there, guys. I'm just saying we're almost there. And also hit that bell button and that notification to see if I'm going to do videos later on, or to see what new videos I'm going to do. But also, I already created the video of what if Deku was the son of SCP-1903. It's coming out. If you see part 4, it's really part 5 because I messed up because I forgot what part. But I will rechange the edit the thing. But let's continue with the story. Pretty much, we're gonna start off with Deku. Deku is pretty much we're gonna say born in a world, and everything happens the same. He'd been bullied and all that, and he thinks himself. Now, we're gonna say one time Deku has a quirk, but his quirk is not. It's pretty much called a psychomaniac, or you could say blood killing, because this quirk pretty much is you could say announced as a villain quirk, because what it does is pretty much put you in a serious state of murder, of like to kill who's a threat to you or anyone you love or around you that you want to protect, and you pretty much murder them in the most gruesome way, like ripping out their guts, taking their eyeballs away, cutting off the tongue, and you mostly interrogate them and get information out of them, and also and they're terrified. Many people get fear around them, which that fuels your, thing. Now, Bakugo bullies him about that quirk, saying it's useless and all that, and you don't have no other quirk about it, which no one doesn't know what the quirk is, but only Inko knows, and Inko, she's pretty much terrified of Deku. She does whatever Deku wants, because one time, as a kid, Deku pretty much, we're gonna say he massacred a whole kidnapping group when they was trying to kidnap them and sell them off into some place. And he pretty much murdered them. By the the time they saw Deku was covered in a bunch of blood, smiling, and holding a glass knife in his hand, gripping it real tight, while all villains are eyes are cut out, and it was disgusting, you could say. Now, Deku pretty much takes medicine because the not having to be traumatized, and if he's off his med, they should make sure to contact the doctor, anything of that. Now, pretty much Deku is just you could say saying I'm tired of being useless and all that stuff. And he pretty much says to himself, well, I want to make my I need to be stronger. I want to protect my family, the ones I love and stuff. Now this is where you could say he gets an invitation to join the military now, and join the secret Black Ops and reach to the ranks and stuff and all that stuff. Now, as he's pretty much looking at that, he says, "Okay, I'm going to join the Black Ops." Now, Deku goes to the military for. And this is not going to be the start of it. We're going to say he's a young kid because at the time we're going to say Japan was just accepting anyone because they was at a secret war. They was having a secret war, but the public doesn't know yet. Now, pretty much, you could say the military was accepting, teenagers and students and stuff, and all that. And he went there. Now they start, telling him like, this, like, they start telling him like, stuff is about to get real, shit's about to get real. Like, are you prepared up for this? And he says, yeah. Now he goes to his training in the military. In the harsh weathering system, like he start going through the, handling torture things and torture and all that. Now this is where he goes to the Black Ops. He reached the rank of Black Ops, which, he's texting mom telling him he's alright, which Inko saying, "Oh, thank God," and stuff. Now, he goes to his training and he learns many things. He learns combat system. You could say combat, how to shoot, how to aim, how to kill people silently, how to use silencer. He learns all that stuff. Now, Deku goes, you could say, on a couple of missions. Like I said, for the secret war, and no one doesn't know about it. And it was against, you could say, Germany. Germany was doing some secret things, which he got captured. Which Deku got captured. And he got tortured. But like I said, he had a quirk, and Germany do have some quirk users. Like, they have quirk people at Germany, but, regularly, half the quirks are not good. But Deku, break free, and he starts massacring the whole camp by, shooting them silently, aiming at sight. You could say he was being like, he's a combination of Sam Fisher slash Snake slash, Snake, like, slash those two, and slash Ghost Recon, those people. Now, by the time he was about to get rescued, they see the whole camp dead, and they see Deku just sitting down, twirling his knife around, and he says, "Oh, so y'all came to rescue me? All right, let's go." And they're pretty much, I'm gonna say the female Black Ops one, she's shitting her pants. She's shitting her pants and stuff. And Deku gets the medal, gets a high medal, gets an award, you know, telling about his bravery, how he slaughtered. Like, and half of the general was saying he slaughtered. What? And we're gonna say Korea comes in and say, "Did you say this kid right here slaughtered a whole camp of soldiers with guns?" You know that? He says, "Yeah, pretty much." Which Korea says, "You know what? I think we want him in our Black Ops." And pretty much, they classify his Deku name on the Korea thing. Like, his name is all blacked out and stuff. They don't know anything about it. But he's with his unit, and they pretty much is on a mission, which he makes friends quite easily and stuff in there. And he puts, like, he says, "They're my comrades, and I put my life on the line for them." Now, they do a couple missions and stuff, killing, interrogating, and all that stuff. He gets his rank and medal from that too. Now he heads back to Japan, pretty much. Head back to Japan, and his Korean union pretty much says, see ya, see you. Like, they're saying their goodbyes and all that stuff. Now he heads back to Japan. And pretty much Japan, like, pretty much the general is saying, government pretty much saying, "Ah, Deku, good to see you." Which Deku says, "Good to see you too, sir." Or general. Pretty much he's calling him general and stuff, doing this stuff. Which he said, "Enemy soldier." Now, the general is pretty much saying, "Well, we found out, like, we found this new, we was creating this new, exosuit. And we're going to pretty much say it's this outfit right here. This exosuit where you can, pretty much activate it on sight and unactivate it. And it can pretty much be a powerful suit, which we have created a gun which you can summon and unsummon at the time and have rocket launcher." Which Deku says, "Huh? So who's going to be, the guy?" Which, hold on. Okay. My bad. Sorry about that. But let's continue. Now, pretty much, the general, you could say, is saying, well, this is a top secret. We want you to be the first one because due to your skills and thing, and I think you can handle the experiment and stuff, and be the first ever super soldier. Now Deku is thinking in his head saying, this is for my family, this is for my country, but also I want to become a hero because this dream is still to become a hero, like the number one heroes. And he says, all right, I accept. Now they pretty much wrapped him up and does the procedure. Now he gets the procedure, and he's pretty much, we're gonna say he's pretty much handling it pretty fine. This is where he starts, going crazy, shadowing, you could say foaming out the mouth, but other than that, he starts to like gets the full like chip in his neck and stuff, and he's not doing a scream, but he's doing like a and he gets the chip on his neck, that, and this this chip is pretty much the thing to activate his suit and stuff, his suit, his suit and stuff. But this is where he can analyze quirks and where's the best procedure to, pretty much to like knock him out or arrest him or pretty much to kill them, how you could say. And also he's pretty much is getting his you know getting, you could say it's like a one like off like one off one quirk, but it's not because you can't really copy quirks. But you could say you can use the quirks as, think of it like, that guy as Black Ops, that secret character, as how he can use those abilities on those other players and stuff, like the grenade launcher stuff. It's like that, but it's like only a one time thing. You can use the quirk, but you can't like keep it forever. And he can like switch to quirks every, like all different quirks if he wants to. Now, Deku pretty much is waking up, and he wakes up in the, you could say, infirmary. Now, the general is saying, how you feeling? Which he says, I'm feeling alright, sir. Now, this is where the nurses are coming in and stuff. They're smiling. They're smiling. So saying, this, it was a success and stuff. And this is where the scientist comes. And she smiles and says, huh, congratulations. Looks like you're the first soldier, Deku. Which Deku looks at her and says, oh, hey. And this is her name is pretty much Alex, because we're gonna say Deku and her was childhood friends. And he says, "Oh hey Alex, so was you a part of this project?" And she said, "Well no, I was more like the head of the project. I kind of made this thing for you because I knew you wanted to be, you know, to protect the ones you love. Since your quirk was pretty much useless, but this kind of goes with your quirk, you could say." Deku's saying, "Huh, thanks Alex." She says, "You're welcome." Now, Deku gets you could say, he's free to roam around, but he's still a military soldier and he does missions and stuff. When it's like, he's like the alert 10, like the alert 10 of like, oh shit, this mission is very hard. We need only that soldier, Deku, to go and get that information or to kill that target or to do this. So they only call him when his time's right. Now they say he's free to stay in Japan or to stay to live his life as normal. But when it's time to go, he'd be called, which Deku says, "Understood, sir." Now Deku, you know, goes to a middle school, goes to the middle school, and this is where they say, "This is Mizuka Midoriya," or you could just call him Deku, teacher, which people saying, which Deku says, "Hello," Balda said, saying, "My name is Mizuka Midoriya," or you can just call me Deku. And this is where Bakugo says, is that Deku, that nerd? What you know?" And this is where Deku sees Bakugo says, "Huh, look like he's Kashan. Oh well." And he pretty much shakes his seat. Now this is where they're all at lunch, in their classroom eating lunch. And this is where Bakugo uh, is about to try to, you could say, do some effery. And this is where Deku grabs Bakugo's arm and pretty much, dislocate it. And he says, what the hell you did that for?" Which Deku says, "Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Bakugo. It was, it was just a self-reflex. I thought you was about to hurt me." Which he pretty much grabs Bakugo's arm and refix it back. Which Bakugo says, ah, what the hell did you just do? He says, I fixed it. He says, well, I show you, and he pretty much about to create an explosion until Deku, you know, actually self defends himself again and hit him in the throat, which Bakugo was choking. Which teacher says, what's going on here? And Bakugo's pretty much lying, saying, oh, he just hurt me for no reason, assault me, which all the girls are saying. Which I'm gonna not lie, Deku's looking hot, and they're pretty much saying, no, Bakugo was trying to hurt Deku, and he's just self defending himself, which the teacher says, alright. And he says, Bakugo, go to the principal office. Which Bakugo says, this is bullshit, and pretty much goes in there. Now, Deku is sitting down, eating his meal in peace, Looking, you could say he takes out a PS. For copyright purposes, a PCP, you could say. Because, don't want to get demonetized or anything. Yeah, he pulls out his PCP game. And he's pretty much, playing. You could say he's just playing and all that and stuff. And having playing some, you could say call it, yeah, he's playing a Call of Duty, not Black Ops, but Scope Ops, because copyright purposes, guys. Not trying to get demonetized. Now he's playing that game, shooting down soldiers and stuff. Have fun. This is where the girls come in. They try to trying to know Deku and stuff, and all that stuff. And Deku's pretty much talking to him, talking to him, not flirting, but talking to him, which all the girls, blushing and all that, and laughing at his jokes that sometimes it's not even funny, but all that stuff. Now this is where Alex comes in, and she's pretty much saying, Deku. Which Deku says, oh hey Alex, what you doing here? She says, well, I pretty much I'm the new transfer student, but I didn't want him to introduce me to the class, which he says, oh okay, well, want to come eat with me? But she says, no, but I have to talk to you somewhere. Which Deku says, alright. Now they go up to the rooftop and she's pretty much, explaining the whole deal, saying, well, I'm pretty much here to, check on you and see if, the chip, or you could say the exo chip, doesn't now function or kill you or any type of way, because like I said, it was a prototype. I wanted to see if you was okay or if you're not going crazy or anything. But Deku was laughing, saying, thanks for caring for me, but I'm doing alright. Everything's perfectly fine. I'm not going crazy or anything. I haven't had no sense of going blind or anything. But he does say this, but I have been getting the sense to analyze quirks. It's just like a new update or like a thing with the chip or anything, which she says no. I think it merged with your quirk. I think your quirk had a thing to analyze quirks and to pretty much see like other people's quirks without them knowing. You can analyze it. I think copy them for a short time, which they could say, okay. And they pretty much go back to classroom, which she takes her seat, and all the girls are asking, so what did you talk to Deku? Did you ask about her date? Like, what did you do? Which Alex started blushing a little bit and says, no, we just had to talk. We're childhood friends, you could say. Which they're saying, aw, lucky. Now, this could be, you could say, start up the anime. And Deku was pretty much reading his book and also writing down quirks, because he, like I said, he could see other superheroes' quirks and writing down what they could possibly do better with their quirk and what things they can do and all that. Now, Bucko, like, you could say the teacher walks in and says everyone will become a hero and stuff, which Deku is pretty much chilling, just, still doing his sketch. Now, they only get two, you could say people, and it says, actually, no, three people, which it says Mizuki Midoriya, Bakugo, and Alex. Now, Bakugo gets up and says, you know what, hush. You know what, Deku, I don't know why you keep trying to be a hero. Your quirk is useless. You don't have anything that can make you a hero, which Deku says, "Alright, if you say so. Alright, if you say so, whatever." And he pretty much grabs Deku book, in which Deku says, no, please give me back my book." And he pretty much, blows up his book and throws out the window, which, Deku says, and he jumps out the window, which everybody sees and freaks out. But Deku is okay. He lands on his, you could say, do a land on his feet. Because I'm going to say the exo thing pretty much enhances bones and everything and structure. Now he lands, grabs his book, and pretty much says, "Teacher, I'm going to be leaving because is school done now?" Which he says, "Yeah." Now, Deku grabs his stuff and pretty much about to go. Until Bakugo says, "You know what? I'm tired of you keep ignoring me for this whole school year. And you act like you're cocky, like you're all better than me and stuff," which Deku thinks in his head saying, "Well, I am better than you. I could pretty much kill you in, one, in pretty much 0.1 second without you thinking." Which is just where Bakugo's trying to go for a punch with. Pretty much Deku unhanding him and pretty much putting him down on the ground and saying, "Do you submit?" Which Bakugo says, "Fuck off." And this is where Deku pretty much grabs his arm and pretty much breaks Bakugo's arm. Which Bakugo says, "Ah, damn it." He says, "Well, I warned you. You didn't submit, which you're pretty stupid. You should submit right there." And he says, "You pay for this," and this is where all the bully comes in. Deku pretty much whoop their ass. One one of them, he breaks the other one's arm, dislocate the other one's arm, and for the last boy, he pretty much headbutted him, breaking his nose and pretty much kicking him down to the ground. Now all the bullies are knocked out, including Bakugo. Bakugo is like, "How did you get this strong?" Which Deku's saying, "It's whatever. I'm not gonna tell you my whole thing. But peace out." Which this is where Deku goes, and Alex says, "Wait for me. Wait for me, Deku." Now they're pretty much walking together, and she's pretty much saying, "Was it necessary for you to pretty much put them down on the ground like that?" Which Deku is saying, "They bullied me when I was a kid. I didn't get revenge on them because they bullied me. I pretty much put him in his place because he always gets too cocky, and plus he thinks he's better than anyone. I just had to put him in his place for a quick second." And Alex says, okay." So this is where the Sludge villain comes in and trying to, and this is where he attacks Deku. And Alex sees the Sludge villain attacking Deku, and Deku suit automatic activates. It says self defense. Well, no, it says Shocky mode engage, and shocks the Sludge villain back. Which the Sludge villain says, "What the hell?" And his exosuit activated. It's this exosuit. Well, yeah, you could say it's this exosuit. And he pretty much knees down and he pulls out a mini rocket launcher. But it's like a vortex rocket launcher that traps is pretty much sucks in its enemies, or it sucks in a thing. It's like a black hole, you could say, but it only sucks in the specific target. But anyone else near it will get sucked up into it. Now Deku pulls out the mini rocket and shoots at the Sludge villain, which the Sludge villain says, "What the hell?" And he gets sucked in the black hole, and then it closes up. Which Alex says, I see the exosuit is working well, and the weapons too that I put in there." Which Deku untransforms and says, "Yeah, this is a good set." Which this is a good exosuit. Which she says, "I probably will do an update later on, give you an update of the exosuit, a better exosuit version." Which he says, "Okay." Now this is where All Might comes in, and Alex and Deku is kind of a fangirl, fanboy over of All Might says, "Oh wow, it's All Might." Like Deku saying, "Oh hey, All Might," which All Might says, "Hey," and saying, and he's asking like, "Have you seen a Sludge villain?" Which Deku says, "No." Well, Deku ain't lying. He says, "Well, I pretty much killed the Sludge villain." Which he says, "You what, kid?" Because we're gonna say Deku is still, you know, but he earned his rings. But pretty much, Deku says, "Yeah, he was trying to attack me and my childhood friend Alex." Which All Might is saying, "I mean, I'm glad that you self-defense, but you're not supposed to, kill." Which Deku says, "No offense to All Might, like, I get what you're saying, but it's killed or be killed." it's kill or be killed in this world, All Might. Sometimes, and sometimes you have to kill some things. And he says, but it was nice seeing you, All Might. Peace out. And he pretty much goes off. Now, All Might is thinking thinking to himself like, how did that kid say that so okay? Like it's okay to kill in this world. Which All Might is saying, I got to know more about this kid. I see what quirk does he have. All that. Now All Might stops Deku again and says, uh well, I'm about to be training at the beach. Would you like to join me? And Deku says, I'd love to do that. Now Deku pretty much you could say at those 2 weeks starts trading with or 2 months. Sorry, not 2 weeks. 2 months because that'd be too quick. Now 2 months they start training. Now in the 1 month they could training, doing the recycling and stuff, which all my watching this and saying, "Wow, you're really strong." Which Deku says, "Yeah, I used to be in the military and do this type of training and stuff and heavy lifting and all that." Which all my saying, "Huh? Oh, so you used to be a military? But ain't you a little bit too young for the military?" Which Deku says, oh no, it's like I wasn't the only young person there. You could say. Now, Oma is getting a little bit information because Deku knows to not tell him about everything about the whole science thing, and he's like a super soldier and all that. So he's just only telling him what you know he needs to want to tell him, or to get All Might to stop asking damn questions. Now, All Might is pretty much saying, "Oh, I see. Okay." So All Might saying, "You know what? I think I want to make him my successor." I saying that. Now, this is where he asks Deku, like, "Would you like to be my successor?" Which Deku says, "I would love to be your successor to be the next number one hero." Because that was his dream. Now, All Might pretty much offered him the quirk because he thinks Deku's ready in the first month, and he eats his hair. You could say. Now, Deku. Now the quirk and the exo, like the chip in his neck, pretty much emerged. They became one, and plus with his other quirk is pretty much make him, you could say, dangerous, much more dangerous. You could say. Now the off one quirk. Now the exosuit has a pretty much a cooling system, or like a system where it has to cool down, or you could say like he uses his exosuit and it's only it only can hold for so much damage and stuff because it gives him some shields and stuff. But since he has the one for all quirk, that pretty much overrides the chip. So now he can use his exosuit wherever he likes. He can use like only he can pretty much summon weapons without the exosuit. He can do a lot of things, you could say. And now he can definitely see like who has a dangerous quirk, who has a good quirk, who is like, you know, that person or not that person. Like he would know whose identity and stuff and all that because of that quirk. So pretty much All Might looks. I mean, nah, Deku looks up and he sees All Might quirk and sees. You could say his whole backstory how and what's really happening. He sees that he has an injury. He says, "All Might, do you have an injury on your leg?" Which injury on your side, which almost says, "What? How do you know that?" Which Deku says, "Huh? I think your quirk gave me a boost in my thing, my quirk." Which he says, "Huh? I see." Now, for the next month, for the last month, Deku pretty much gets a call from the general, which the general was saying, "Ah, Deku," which which Deku says, "Yes, general." He says, "We got some missions for you for this month. Are you up? Are you ready?" Which Deku says, "Yeah." Now Deku pretty much goes to the you go to say a secret facility or a secret place that looks like a store, but it's a secret facility place, and he pretty much asks for a cherry, a cherry ice cream, which that's the passcode. And he gets his cherry ice cream. He starts looking the code and goes down. Now General's pretty much saying what's the specific missions, and this is a enemy, a pretty much of an enemy of sort that's attacking, that is selling secret weapons and stuff, and also causing a war at Eric. Yeah, and his job is to assassinate the target and make sure to destroy the weapons and stuff, and to get information of any other threats. So Deku goes there, and we're gonna say he goes to pretty much to Eric, and he's, being like a snake, or as a fox. You could say as a fox, but as you could say a snake, but he's fox. You could say. Now he's pretty much camouflage, looking for the guy who has the information. He takes the guy. Now he pretty much knocks the guy out, and he kills the other guard who's beside him, and he pretty much brings him to the interrogation. Now, what's the guy's doing? Saying you're not gonna get nothing out of it, get anything out of me. This is where Deku pretty much chops off his fingers one by one, and the guy is screaming in pain, saying ah, and Deku pretty much took a healing quirk, for that time being, and pretty much starts healing up his fingers and stuff, and he's making it painful. And the guy's screaming and saying, "Make it stop!" And he's peeing his pants. Now this guy, he's peeing his pants and stuff, and he's pretty much cutting off his fingers, waterboarding him, keeping him alive, like cutting off like his finger, his tongue, and healing it back up. This is where the guy, is saying, "I stop, I talk," and he tells all the information. Now Deku pretty much gets all the information. He pretty much cuts his throat and kills him. He pretty much continues going. Now he got all the information. He pretty much going to the guy who's pretty much in a camp where they have rescue, like people who's like captured, capture rescue stuff. Now the general saying like this is all up to you. If you want to rescue those people, you can. If you want to like say F them, he's basically saying it's your job. Just make sure you get the job done, get the mission done. Now Deku pretty much sneaks around, assassinating, some of the guards and stuff, and he puts you could say a visible landmine. I mean, a visible mine under the two tanks. Now this is where he frees the hostages, tell him to go, get going, and all that. And this one, a little girl says, "Thank you, sir," or she says, "Thank you, robot," which Deku starts, doing a little smirk and says, "All right, just go, go," and they start running. This is where uh, Deku says, "3, 2, 1, go," and he does the explosion. And all the guards are like freaking out, and start shooting everywhere, he's trying to figure out who's attacking them. And Deku's grabbing out we're gonna say, assault rifle, and he started firing, left, right, firing a couple bullets left, right, and it's nighttime too, so no one can see him because he threw a bunch of smoke down, and they're just shooting everywhere. And he's shooting left, right with his silencer, and all the guards. Now this is where the last guy, who's the target, is, there and pretty much saying, and trying to say, I do anything, I pay you, I tell you what you want to know. He says, all right, and he pretty much summons a sword. Well, you could say summons a knife and stabs both of his legs. And he's like saying, ah, screaming out. And he says, "No, tell me what I want to know." And he's pretty much telling him like what's gonna happen next and what's the future threats and all that. And Deku says, "Okay," and he pretty much shoots him in his head, killing him. Now Deku heads back, pretty much have all the information and stuff, and pretty much gave it to the general. The general says, "Nice job, you're doing your country, well and stuff." Which, this is where the president is there, see, which Deku does a salute to the president. Well, I think the president should hand, or you could say, well, general, you could say, and he's pretty much saying, "Oh, ready, soldier," and he's saying, nice job, Deku. You know, I'm really proud of him." And this president, this is, you could say, this is Deku's dad, the president. I know, right? Pretty ironic. This is crazy. How's that's his dad? Listen, you, while Inko was giving birth, the president realized that he had a son, which Inko said that she was pregnant with. He says, "Well, I can't because I have a wife and children already." Now, this is where Inko says it's okay, being a little pissed off and shit, but she says whatever and stay out my son's life and stuff. Now, he still supports the family and gives them money and all that, which Deku never knew his father. But this is where, you know, we're gonna say like one time Inko was drunk and she spilled the whole beans of that. The president is his father, which he wasn't taking this serious because he just know his mom was depressed and stuff. But when the president says it, like, only Deku was like shocked and saying, "You're my dad," which, he's saying, "Yes, son, I am your father." Which, he says, "This is a secret between but only to us and no one else. If you tell anyone, you will be tortured and possibly killed." Which everybody says, okay, including Alex. Now, the president, you could say, was talking to Deku, saying, "I'm very proud of your son, protecting the country and stuff. But, like, is there anything you want, son? Because I know I missed a couple of your birthdays, but I only gave you gifts, but I wasn't there. What you want for this birthday?" Which, Deku is saying, "Well, I kind of want you to, I kind of want two things. Can you, help me, uh, can you pretty much help me, like, have a normal, lifestyle of pretty much keeping my information secret from anyone else so no one doesn't know? Or superheroes trying to know my secret identity that I'm a super soldier? And two, can you help out? You could say, can you help out, just give me some money? Like, I don't know, went to like $500,000, which his dad says, I can do that for you, son. Now, we're gonna start with Deku pretty much getting dressed and getting ready to do the exams. Now, he's getting dressed and all that, and he's pretty much walking, and he's pretty much thinking like, I wonder what the test is gonna be. Now, this is part one of what if Deku was in the Black Ops. I hope y'all guys enjoy. Do 20 likes if you want me to do this again. Sometimes 30 likes, I'll do an automatic video. And, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Well, I'm Keisha Chia. Thanks for watching, and I hope y'all guys enjoy.